These are valued Delta people. These are people who have sacrificed so much over the last 16 to 18 months as we've gone through bankruptcy. And they are people that are valued by Delta and do a phenomenal job of providing the right customer service, great customer service to our customers. And it is very clear that Doug Parker's intention would be to reduce headcount, and that would come from the Delta ranks.
The holiday seasons are here. We need to make sure that we work to continue to support Delta Airlines, to make sure Delta can continue to fly in the skies of the United States of America, continue to land here in Boston, continue as their separate, independent airline. It's important for us to do that. I can't stress it enough. And I also would send a message up to Beacon Hill that the governor-elect of Patrick and some of the other folks up there realize this. We're trying to attract business to Massachusetts. We're not trying to keep business out.
My name is Norman Hebert. I live here in Boston, and I've flown for Delta for 8 years. Before me, my father was a pilot for Delta for 30 years. Delta has been a special company my entire life, and I'd like to talk to you a little bit about why I want to keep Delta the same Delta that it has been my entire life. It has been a special place and a home and a family for a lot of employees.
We simply cannot be in favor of an action that will raise overall operating cost of doing business in our city and jeopardize 850 airline jobs. U.S. Airways' proposed takeover of Delta is a bad deal for Boston, no matter how you look at it.
If you really look at the U.S. Airways and America West acquisition and merger process, Mr. Parker has really only accomplished one thing to date. He's rolled the two airlines under one stock ticker for his own personal financial gain and nothing else. The only other thing that he has even attempted to integrate is their website and their frequent flyer mile program, and when they tried to launch that, it completely melted down their reservation system.
All of you know that Boston is a college town, and many students rely on Delta Airlines to travel to school, but more importantly to travel home for the holidays. It's important that affordable, reliable, and choice in air travel remain in Boston, not just for students, but for everyone. I'm pleased to sign this petition, and I'll encourage my fellow students throughout Boston to do the same.
I am very much confident in that. Our plan this year, we are right on track or a bit ahead of plan. Financially, we projected some losses at the beginning of the year through this bankruptcy process, and that is something that we should expect. Going through bankruptcy is not inexpensive. You need to have a good deal of money going in, and you certainly need to have it coming out. There is a good deal of expenses associated with it, and so that's what you're seeing is some of that expense related to the bankruptcy process. But let me be very clear. We are ahead of plan. We are doing well. We have restructured this airline to be successful, and we are on track to having a very, very competitive and profitable airline in 2007, less than just 10 days away. And then on into years beyond. So yes, I'm very confident in that.
I went to get the shower to keep Providence.